We've all been there, right? Trying to be charming, trying to be witty, trying to say just the right thing to be impressive. But what if the whole secret to real, genuine charisma isn't about what you say at all, but about how you make people feel? Today, we're going to dig into a really different idea about where attraction actually comes from.
So let me ask you this. What if charm isn't some trick you learn or a line you memorize? What if it's an aura you project? Just think about the most charismatic person you know. It's not really their clever jokes that draw you in, is it? It's something else. Some kind of energy. Well, we're going to explore this idea that true charm isn't a performance. It's a genuine presence that comes from a place of inner calm.
So this approach comes from an analysis of a concept called grounded masculinity. Now, I know what you're thinking, but while the source uses that specific term, the core idea here is totally universal. It's about cultivating what we're going to call a grounded presence, this deep sense of inner calm and stability. And trust me, that's way more attractive than any rehearsed line, and it applies to absolutely everyone.
Okay, so how do we actually cultivate this grounded presence? Well, it all starts with what the source calls the quiet aura. This is a sense of calm that just kind of radiates from within you and makes people feel instantly at ease when you're around.
So what exactly is this grounded presence? It's a state of being where you are just fully present and in control of your own emotional state. It's not about putting on some big show or faking confidence. No, it's about radiating a genuine sense of calm that makes other people feel safe and comfortable enough to just be themselves. And this quote right here, the quiet aura that makes people feel safe, really nails the core concept. Just think about the people you feel most comfortable with. Chances are they have this. They don't have to try, they just make you feel safe and accepted. In a world that's so often chaotic and stressful, that feeling of safety, it's rare, and it's an incredibly powerful form of attraction.
Okay, so that sounds great, right? But how in the world do you actually create this quiet aura? Well, it's not magic, and it's not some kind of mind trick. It all starts with something you're doing right now, every single second of the day: breathing. By mastering your breath, you can actually master your inner state and project that aura of calm and confidence.
Have you ever noticed how just being around a calm person can instantly make you feel more relaxed? That's the power of what's called co-regulation. It's like our nervous systems are tuning forks. They actually resonate with each other. So when you're calm, you can literally help tune the other person's nervous system to a more relaxed state. The source material points out that what it calls the feminine mode is often highly sensitive to feelings of safety, which makes this ability to co-regulate incredibly powerful.
Let's try something. Just for a second, right now, notice your breathing. Are you taking those shallow, quick breaths from your chest, kind of like you see on the left? That's the anxious state. Or are you breathing deep and slow from your belly, like on the right? The way you breathe is a huge signal, not just to your own body, but to the people around you. By just shifting to belly breathing, you can instantly project an aura of calm.
The key thing here is that this is an active skill you can learn. Here's a super simple trick to master it. Try breathing in for a count of 4, hold it for 4, and then, this is the important part, exhale slowly for a count of 6. That longer exhale is everything. It literally tells your nervous system that it's safe to relax. This one little exercise can instantly calm you down and help you project that grounded presence.
All right, so now that you've got a handle on grounding yourself with your breath, let's talk about how this inner calm can totally transform your conversations. And it all starts with how you listen. The question is, are you an interrogator or are you a receptor? Oh man, I used to be a chronic interrogator. Seriously, when I was nervous, I just pepper people with questions, focusing on all these tiny little details, trying to prove how smart and engaged I was. But you know what it did? It just made them feel like they were in a job interview. But when I learned to switch to this more receptive style, leaning back, relaxed, listening for the feeling behind the words, everything changed. And here's why it works. Receptive listening is a powerful form of co-regulation. By creating a safe, non-judgmental space with your calm presence, you're helping the other person relax and open up. See, it's not about what you say back to them, it's about the feeling you create while they're talking. So after all this, what's the big takeaway? It's really simple, but honestly, it's a total game changer. Stop performing and start being present. True charm isn't about what you do, it's about who you are. I cannot tell you how much this one shift in mindset has changed my life. I used to be so caught up in trying to be impressive, saying the right thing, having the perfect comeback, that I completely forgot to just be myself. The moment I started focusing on my own inner state, on just being present, My relationship's completely transformed, and I really believe it can do the same for you.
All right, so let's lock in these key takeaways. First, in any interaction, make your goal to help the other person feel safe, not to impress them. That's huge. Second, practice that belly breathing throughout the day to build up that calm, grounded state. Third, when someone's talking, listen for the emotion behind their words, not just the facts. And finally, always remember that real, authentic charm, it always comes from within.
So I want to leave you with a little challenge. For the next week, just try it. Focus on your aura, not your angle. Before you walk into a room, before you start a conversation, just take a few of those deep belly breaths. Pay attention to your inner state. Listen with an open heart, and just see what happens. You might be completely surprised at what you unlock.